I guess we'll just walk through and get some progress. The Z is on the ground, so that is sort of closer to what it actually needs to be at. On the ground with wheels on the car. I just put the still an exhaust back on because, yeah, didn't really feel like modifying a whole bunch of stuff. But yeah, so, and the brakes, I kind of skipped to the new brakes because they're a bitch to modify and install, so, yeah. So here's a Z. And the Stealth. But, now it's the fun part of doing the timing, which is to take off all of this stuff and remove all of that stuff, and none of it is fun or exciting. It's just all misery and tears and blood and such. So yeah, that's next. Oh, the other thing, the Ashspec intake is supposed to be here Monday, which is pretty awesome. So it gives me even more of a reason to work on it. And yeah, assuming all that works out well. I don't know, it's hard to say. Because I've had other, well, it's been 3 years and I've had other stuff fizz, and I don't know. You never know. I mean, Ash is a good guy, but doesn't really put a whole lot of focus when it comes to getting customers things quickly. So, brakes, it's on the ground. I just need to finish the steering. So I've got this steering coupler majigger here, and then this shaft that they gave me with the rack and pinion kit, but I don't think they expected it to be this big old gnarly sucker as a spline bit on the column part. So I'm going to cut this off and then use this and then the bigger piece of tubing in there and weld it all together and use the U-joints and make it work sort of nice. Because, yeah, it kind of needs to steer. And then I need to finish wiring the fans, even though that relay seems tiny and like it won't work. So I'm probably going to wire 2 more relays and that'll turn them on. All sorts of really small, stupid things that are really annoying and make me procrastinate, because I like to procrastinate. But I did sort of mount a overflow for the radiator right here. And yeah, eventually I'll get around to doing the AN lines for the whatchamacallit, the catch can. And eventually wire the seats so I can actually use the Recaros there as seats. Yeah, all sorts of fun stuff. I gotta eventually fix my dirt bike so I can actually use it. And then the plethora of parts and such. And put together, I'll put the headers for the truck. And it'd be nice if the SVX would drive again. That'd be nice. And the Celica, I just need to stop being lazy and actually finish buttoning up the return line stuff, and I need to weld these little spots, because you can see how gross I can weld aluminum. So it leaks from all these little tiny holes, which is no shock, I guess. But I've just been delaying dumping the coolant to do all that. And then also been trying to get that going, so I have that, the truck, and the Corolla. But yeah, this is being a butthole, so that's why I made the video, trying to figure out what the fuck is going on. Because I have spark, I have fuel pressure. I don't know if that means I have fuel or not. But, I mean, you can see. Still got fuel pressure, even though technically right now it's not enough. But yeah, at least it looks kind of clean, I guess, now. And Chris did the headlights and center grill thing, so it looks all shiny and pretty. But yeah, we need to figure out what I'm going to do for the rear wheels on this, because the GT7s don't clear. New brakes, as you can see. New brakes. Parking brake bigger than people's normal brakes. Yeah, and then interesting little view from there. Sucks that steering wheel has to go away. Stupid animals chewing on shit. Anyways, the garage activities.